two.
No.
Yo.
What more of a Gavone day than Thanksgiving?
Ah, it's
Is there a
great.
bigger Gavone day of the year?
No, there's
Uh,
not. Of
I'm gonna be fat tomorrow. You gonna be fat?
course.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna be fat. I'm still in LA. I'm not going home, so I'm gonna make turkey burgers. That's gonna be my
What?
turkey.
Really?
Yeah. Um, so there's something to be thankful for. Reviewing last week, 3-0 best bet. We're back. We did it. Yeah.
Yep.
We needed it. We're sorry we
Yep.
let you down last week. The 2 weeks ago, we got you last week. We got some best bets for tomorrow's games. We'll go over them. We'll recap quickly and preview the games prior to Sunday
Yeah.
tonight. So,
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about today.
lot to
We
talk
got,
about.
yep.
Um, First things first. How good are the Bears?
Yeah. Yeah, they deserve some real credit. I saw, I think it was the last four games, Caleb, 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Awesome. A lot of credit needs to be thrown the Bears' way. I'm not super surprised, but a little surprised to this extent. Like I expected them to definitely improve, but it's a big jump. It's a big improvement from last year.
I think it's only his second year, right?
Yeah.
If you watch it, like you said, he just threw 8 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. If you watch him, he's he still has that like schoolyard. He wants to just run around at times. He's keeping it in check, but it's only his second
Hmm.
year. As he advances in his career with Ben Johnson, with what they're doing there, he has the potential to live up to the hype. He does.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, he
and
does.
we were wrong in the beginning about him. We were. Because he
Yeah, oh
didn't look
yeah.
good after
I
a
know.
1 or 2 weeks. But the Bears are for real, and I don't think the Steelers are out of it because I don't think the Ravens are for real.
Yeah, really.
They struggled against
Yeah.
the Jets.
I know. Yeah, I know. And Lamar Jackson is banged up. They're not really reporting it that much, but he's definitely playing on a bum ankle, so that hurts his running ability and elusiveness to throw. Even the throwing will be affected by his
Sure,
ankle because he
sure.
can't play the way he wants to play.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't disagree with you with that. I think it's going to be a battle to the end,
yeah.
Pittsburgh and the Ravens,
Mm.
and maybe a tiebreaker separates it in the end.
I don't know. I
Did they
don't.
play yet?
Did they play one another
Yeah,
yet? I'm not entirely sure. I
I don't.
don't. I think they did actually. Um, they did not. I am wrong.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, no, they play in 2 weeks. Ooh, Steelers. Ooh. They have a couple gimmies, but so they haven't played each other yet. But like you said, Lamar Jackson's a little banged up. He's more banged up than they're saying. I
Yeah,
don't know. I'm not high on the Ravens. I'm not
they
entirely
they
high
live
on
and
the.
they live and die with Lamar Jackson. So if he's not 100%, there's not really much to like.
Well, they were
But
supposed to have a great defense this year.
yeah, I know. I was about to say, I was like, what about the defense? But the defense isn't there this year. And it's funny that Pittsburgh's the defense isn't there either. We're watching two teams
Yeah.
that it's like
Yeah.
so weird. Like they're
Yeah.
usually defensive teams, but they don't have the defense this year.
But when they need to make plays on defense, they have. They don't always. Clearly, giving up 31 last game is not great, but TJ Watt still gets through.
Yeah,
Staying in the NFC North, if you gave Shador Sanders an entire offseason,
you think so? You're buying in?
no, no, no. Rex Ryan said it best. It's always him. He did this. He.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, they had 10 sacks against the Raiders. Miles
yeah,
Garrett, he should be kissing Miles Garrett's
yeah,
toes.
yeah. I know.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not. They played okay, I guess,
No, he
versus
didn't.
a horrible team.
He
Well,
didn't.
trying to be a little nice to them, but
No.
yeah, they beat a bad team, and I know I don't really see it with him. I mean, he needs to come a long way. That whole situation is just a mess. I mean, probably get the coach fired eventually
Sure,
because he's
sure.
playing a quarterback that he's not doesn't really want himself. So come on.
I'd rather some humble pie than pumpkin pie, and I want to see the 49ers humble them this week, but we'll talk about that next episode. Shador Sanders got the win. Great. He stinks. Awesome. The Raiders, worst team in the league.
Yeah. Oh
Great.
God.
They need to. Geno Smith is,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
got stacked 10 times, but
Yeah. He had that one good year in Seattle, and then it's really been a steady decline since then. And I feel like a lot of people have been thinking he was still that guy in Seattle that one year when he
well,
was good.
they had
But
hoped.
that's been that's like 3 years ago, and yeah, he's brutal. And the Raiders fired Chip Kelly. Did you see
Yeah, I
that?
saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That's right.
So I
Yeah.
wonder where I think he's a good offensive coach. I'm kind of surprised that their Raiders offense was so bad.
I'm not the biggest Chip Kelly fan. I
Really?
know he's been back and forth NFL college.
Yeah,
I don't know where his breakout years at Oregon because
yeah.
I don't think he's been a good NFL coach. I think he's been a letdown.
No, yeah. In the NFL, he was the head coach of the
Philly?
Eagles. Eagles,
Yeah.
yeah. But no Super Bowl. There, I don't. Oh, Michael Vick. He was there with Michael Vick, Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, LaShawn
Oh,
McCoy.
was he? No, he
Yeah,
was their head
yeah, he was.
coach with them.
Yes, yes.
He has not had a good NFL career.
No, he doesn't have a
Yeah,
good
no,
right
no,
because
no,
they
no.
didn't win the Eagles with
No, what?
that
Yeah,
crew.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But
No, Chip
yeah, then
Kelly's a
he's been
bum.
back and forth. But
Well,
maybe he goes back to Ohio State.
uh, no, they don't even want him. They don't need him. Chip Kelly's a bum. Hold on. Last game, we'll do a quick preview about tomorrow. We'll stay in the NFC North. Joe Burrow's back.
Yeah, I mean, I like Joe Burrow. Always have a lot of confidence in him, but you're coming of not playing for like 10 weeks, and you're just getting pushed in there. You know, no warm up type of thing. I don't expect him to come in and light it up. I think he's going to be rusty. He's also a slow starter, usually weeks 1 and 2. Burrow is struggles. So I don't expect him to come in and start lighting it up. Do
I
you?
don't know. I don't know what is wrong with the Bengals. I don't. They are the weirdest franchise. Like at least the Jets, it's like okay, Jets are gonna stink this year. The Bengals, we didn't think they were gonna be good this year. Um, Joe Burrow gets hurt. Boo. They leave Jake Browning in for like 3 weeks too long. They go out get Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's the man in
Yeah.
Cincinnati. Everybody loves Flacco. It's going great. The receivers are reborn. Blah blah blah. They're out of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Oh
okay,
yeah.
let's just throw Joe Burrow in there. Bye Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I
So what
really
would you
don't get
say?
it.
You would sit him out for the rest of the year because they're out of it? I mean, is that what
Burrow?
you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
He say he's healthy. He's healthy, but obviously they are out of it.
Is he healthy?
I mean, I hope that they wouldn't push him in if he's not
I
100%
mean,
because
it's the
that's
Bengals we're talking
ridiculous.
about.
No, you never know.
I
But
I, I
think
don't
about it
I
like
don't.
if he is healthy, yeah, he does get paid to play, but I agree with you.
I
I
think
mean,
from their standpoint,
the,
maybe like we're speaking about the division's not wrapped up,
it's not technically.
and this would be like I think if this goes south, they may revisit what they're doing with Joe Burrow moving forward. If he gets banged up at all, like I don't know. I think it's stupid, and I think the Ravens absolutely cream them tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so
Expect
too.
the unexpected with the NFL. And we were just saying how the Ravens, we don't know about them, blah blah blah. They struggled against the Jets, blah blah blah. No, I think they handled the
Yeah,
Bengals.
yeah, I love the Ravens that matchup too. Like I said too, Burrow's a slow starter, and I mean, I don't know, going in there, a few practices? He practiced for 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, go in there. I don't know. It's a rhythm type of thing, and he definitely won't have any rhythm. So it's sink or swim tomorrow night for sure for Joey
I
B.
don't like it. Anyway, let's rapid fire the AFC. Uh, Speaking of saving their season, they looked like crud most of the game, and then the fourth quarter,
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes did his thing.
yeah.
Chiefs almost. I
Well,
I'm
let's say
not.
this. the Colts let down the whole NFL by not
Yeah.
finishing that game off. No one wants to see the Chiefs anymore, but it's hard to beat a champion, and they fought back. They got it. They got it when they needed the most. I thought the Colts had that one too. I was like, wow, Colts did it. Like Chiefs are done, but they fought back and got it. And you know,
I don't know if it was more Mahomes or Daniel Jones choking, because watching that game, Daniel Jones was missing
yeah.
throw after throw, and yeah, it didn't look. And it's funny because you forget they blitz. Steve Spagnuolo loves to blitz. He brings the blitz. You
Mhm.
forget that Daniel Jones, it's like he looks like a deer in headlights when the blitz comes, but he's an athletic quarterback. Like he can
Oh
run.
yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know what he gets like nervous.
Yeah. I mean,
He needs
it's like
Xanax.
yeah, it's like the human nature of it. Maybe he
Ah,
actually does get nervous when the
uh,
blitz comes. Like, a lot of these players, they do feel the pressure of certain moments of the game, and that's how certain guys are fourth quarter guys and certain guys are first quarter guys. Maybe you're right. Maybe you know something with that.
you hate to
That
say
he,
it. Yeah, I know to give him a Xanax
yeah,
before he goes.
and
It's
run that ball with Jonathan Taylor because that's their bread and butter for real.
yes. I don't know what they were doing, and yeah, the Chiefs. I just I don't know.
They're barely hanging in there. They had that good stretch when I was like more like buying into them, but now it's just like they're kind of just like floating through. I don't think they never become they're not going to become a strong team. If they do make the playoffs, they'll float in there and
but they have
on
the
like one leg. I
experience.
know that's the scary part about it.
They have the experience, but for them to not win the division and be on the road the entire playoffs.
Oh yeah, I would be no. Eventually, I agree. No way. They're not going to go on a. They're not going to be one of those teams like that win all the road playoff games and do it. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. This is really a changing of the guard type season because we got Mahomes, trending down, Allen trending down, Lamar. I mean, they're none of them are having their best seasons by any means. And you got teams coming up like Broncos are very strong this year.
Well, it could just be down
Colts have
years.
a Yeah, it could be.
It
Oh,
like
without a doubt.
it doesn't mean
But
the Colts are going to be good every year moving
it
forward.
doesn't. It doesn't. It's
But
just
you're
this
right.
year, but it's cool to see different teams like in there.
Yeah. I'll tell you who's definitely in there, and it's kind of one team going up, one team going down. And that was the night game, the Rams Buccaneers.
Yeah.
What happened to the Buccaneers?
Uh, I just think they had a few hard games in a row. And the injuries, like we keep on saying, injuries, injuries, injuries. Okay. But when are these guys coming back? And if they don't come back, maybe their season just goes down. So, right?
I think
It
I
was a
don't
hard game for them, and I think the traveling, they didn't show up. Mayfield's a little banged up now, and the Rams are just on fire. They
uh,
they are awesome. Like
oh yeah.
Stafford is
Oh yeah.
just throwing dimes all over the
Oh yeah.
place. It's
Uh,
great to watch. I've been watching a lot of Rams because of him.
I think we're learning that the Buccaneers, healthy or not, I don't think they're a contender. I do
True
not.
contender,
Yeah,
Super Bowl
no, no,
contender.
no, no. If they win a home game in the playoffs, because they'll win that division, but
That one's not locked up though.
they'll win
I
that
mean,
division.
I
They'll win
agree
that
with you.
division.
I agree with you. But I am surprised with the Panthers. That's
Yeah.
six. You thought that they would be 6-6? I didn't. I thought
No,
they were
no.
garbage.
I thought they were going to be better than they were.
You
Yes, I
did.
did.
I didn't.
Um, However, Bryce Young is bad. He's
Yeah.
they're bad. They're
I
bad. Oh, they're disgusting. They are the worst 6-6 team I've ever seen.
yeah.
They are bad.
I
That was their biggest game in since Cam Newton.
Yeah, for
And the
sure.
whole national spotlight, everyone sees them, and that's what they do. They picked off Brock Purdy 8 times, and
I know.
that's what they do. I'm done with them. The Buccaneers win that division easy.
Yeah, somehow, some way, I agree. Bucks have to pull that one out.
Yeah.
That would be really shocking if they don't.
And the
I think
Rams, they're
I think a
fantastic.
lot of the shorter quarterbacks this year are just kind of getting exposed a little bit, like Murray and Bryce Young,
Oh,
Tua,
well,
like all these guys. They're too short. Remember back in the day, years ago, they wouldn't even pick a guy like Murray because he was too small. He would have been he was like Doug Flutie. He would be playing in Canadian football.
Canadian.
But yeah, but now like he was the first overall pick.
It
I
doesn't
think
work.
it
Doesn't
doesn't
work.
work. It's going to start going back to the traditional, tall quarterback, just like it
Handsome.
always used to be.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert, like
Handsome.
Allen, all these
Handsome.
guys.
Yeah. Who else?
Uh,
Who's the hottest
what?
quarterback?
Oh, I don't know. That's not my area of expertise.
No, you don't know. I was gonna say maybe like May or Stafford. Well, they're hot right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they definitely.
What did you think I meant?
Oh, I don't know.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Rams, best team in the league, other than the Broncos. All right, so where are we?
One more thing with the Rams. They're actually plus 400 to win the Super Bowl. Number one. Like, I don't know. Just like they came a long way.
Yeah,
Rams number one.
they
That's
came up.
crazy.
Shout out Lamont. It's not gonna
Yep.
happen.
Yeah, it might.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. Well, the NFL would love an LA team to win.
Yeah, they would.
Gonna be in San Fran this year. Ooh, California. Uh, Seahawks. That game was way too close for the Seahawks.
Yeah, but the Titans scored the game was in the bag and the Titans scored a
Yeah, but
garbage touchdown.
still, you gave a 24 to the Titans.
What
Come on.
they gave up a punt return and a drive in the end. When it was competitive, they owned them. I know what you mean though. The score is a score, but a punt return's a freak play, and they gave up a garbage touchdown. Seahawks
Same.
own them.
I almost look like a genius with the
Why?
Bengals.
Yeah,
That was another game similar to the Seahawks Titans. It shouldn't have been that close. It shouldn't have
yeah,
been. You just if you're Drake May, if you're the Patriots, just move on. Move on. You got the W. Next.
yeah. That's all. Yeah, now you're not going to play your best game every game. They
Um,
got the W, and that's all that really matters.
I saw a meme of it was like Vikings fans doing the skull chant after seeing what uh what Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones are doing. And it's just a guy crying, going, Skull, Skull.
What about what
JJ
about this?
McCarthy's the worst.
What
Ah,
about what about this thing? What gave himself an alter ego?
oh, 9.
Yeah, what is that? And then they keep on posting that picture with him like looking like an idiot.
I
I
think
don't
I
know.
think he's trying to hype up his fellow 9 people, him and Bryce Young.
Yeah,
Uh the two worst. No, JJ McCarthy, he's like statistically up
yeah,
there
he
right
is.
now with
Yeah,
the worst quarterbacks
yeah.
of
And
all time.
If Kevin O'Connell can't get any production out of him, just throw it in the bag because
He
he
had
gets
like
production
one
out of
game where
everyone.
it was like, oh, maybe,
Yeah, he did.
maybe.
He
Nah,
had some spots, but it's not
nah,
consistent. So
nah. He single-handedly blew their season.
yeah,
Single-handedly
if
blew
I was
their
the
season.
Vikings, I would definitely bring in a veteran for next year to kind of start to move off of him. I wouldn't be so loyal to him. There's no reason for
no,
it. If
no, no.
they can't play, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Hopefully the office who was involved in bringing him on uh aren't too prideful because they need to take accountability and be like,
Yeah,
we messed up.
yeah. That's the worst part when these teams don't want to move off of like a bad pick.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
just move
yeah,
off.
yeah,
Don't let
yeah,
it sink you for 3 years. Like
yeah.
if you can't do the same thing next year, the Vikings have to have at least have a backup. But like try. Okay, you're gonna try again, McCarthy, but at least have a good backup veteran, and then if the veteran ends up taking over, the next year he's gone. That's
Yeah.
it.
And other side of the ball, the Packers are starting to look like a really good football team again.
Yeah, I know. They
They're
go up and down.
they're a defensive team. They're a
Yeah,
defensive
yeah,
team.
they
Yeah.
actually are.
They're a
That
defensive
is.
team. It's not the
How does that
Packers of
happen
old.
though?
I
How did that happen? Like they had always had a
yeah.
good offense.
I don't think they were expecting to be as good on defense, and I thought they were expecting to be better on offense. However,
Same.
Matthew Golden's a bust. And obviously their biggest weapon, Tucker Kraft, out for the year. They really don't have that playmaker on the
Yeah.
outside. Josh Jacobs he's the best. We had the worst 6-6 team of all time. Josh Jacobs is the best bad running back of all time. I don't think he's that good, but he does
I
his
think
job.
yeah.
He just leans in there
Yeah. He's definitely slowing down. His yards per carry, I think, is under 4, but he's
sure.
somehow scores a touchdown every game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you can't like get to that second level and start like busting one like downfield, you lost a step. And I think that one has to do with yards per carry. And that's what I think is going on with McCaffrey. Even though he's having a great year, his rushing is brutal. And the same thing with Josh Jacobs and kind of Barkley too. But yeah, Barkley too. He just can't get loose. If you can't get loose, I think there's something wrong with
They're
you,
play
not the blocking.
they're the well, we'll talk about the Eagles next. I just want to say this one thing about the Vikings. You know what's going to happen with the Vikings? Like
But
you said, they're going to bring in a veteran. They're going to call the 49ers next year. They're going to say, "Hey, we want Mac Jones or Purdy."
oh,
Okay? And you know what's going to
I would love
happen?
that.
They're going to
What?
go there and they're going to stink, and then the fans are going to be even more sad doing the skull chant because they lost two guys, kept McCarthy, and then brought in a vet who stinks. It's not a good.
See,
It's not.
I would have confidence in Mac Jones going there though.
Well, it
He's
can't be
learned
much
under
worse than.
Shanahan. Yeah,
Can't
he
be.
learned under Shanahan. He
Yeah.
might know the craft more. And then, why you're not buying into Kevin O'Connell as a coach?
No. No. No.
Really?
No.
But he
No.
got so much good production out of guys.
Okay. What have they done?
He had Sam
What have the
Darnold last
Vikings
year,
done as a
as in.
team since they've had O'Connell?
I mean, they've been a good offensive team, but yeah, wins.
Have
They did have 14 wins last year.
have they won a playoff game?
No. Okay, when you talk like that, okay, I didn't know what you meant by that. Yeah, I mean, I
I bring
agree
in
with you.
Jameis Winston. Can you imagine Jameis Winston and Justin Jefferson? Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, Lord. Um, so yeah, back on the Eagles. So Eagles, I was out watching the game, right?
hmm
And my favorite player, George Pickens, um, they're down 21-0. He scores a touchdown, starts dancing, right? And in anger, I scream at the TV. I'm bashing George Pickens because what is he doing? Okay. You're down 21-0. You get a touchdown, and they ended up winning the game. Shame
yeah.
on the Eagles. Shame on me for being so high on the Eagles. I may be wrong here. I may be wrong here. I don't know.
I don't think you're 100% wrong on the Eagles. I just think the offense let them down. It was like two games in one. One game, Eagles had their stuff. They're passing the ball. AJ Brown looked great. They looked like Eagles with a good offense. The defense was flying around. Then it just stopped. And then, Cowboys came back and it became a really close game and they took it. But how about them Cowboys? Are you buying in at all?
No,
Is this
no,
the year they
no,
since 96 and NFC championship?
nah. Tell
No,
you
no
what, if
way.
they can beat the Chiefs, it'll definitely be
Oh
step in the
God.
right direction. Well, they already took a
Yeah.
step. They've been taking
Yeah.
steps in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love what Dak's doing. I think Dak can wing it with the best of them.
Yeah, he
He gets
can.
no credit because they don't win. They
I
don't win
know.
when it counts.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a Sam Darnold of new
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
both can wing it, but man, I really don't like the Cowboys. I don't like the Eagles. It's going to be interesting tomorrow, which leads me to my best bet of the Thanksgiving slate. My best bet of this Thanksgiving slate is similar to the Lions Giants games. I'm taking the over in the Cowboys Chiefs. It's way too high. I would hate for this to be a letdown and have it end up being like 10-3. But the over in that game is 52 and a half. It looks yummier than the humble pie that Shador Sanders is going to get served on Sunday.
That's good. My best bet of the day is also in this game, and it's a CD Lamb touchdown. He actually only scored two touchdowns this year, and I think he comes through on Thanksgiving, and CD Lamb scores that touchdown for all of
I
us.
think he has a touchdown pass 2 weekends, yeah?
No, he didn't score. He scored 2 weeks ago. He didn't
Oh.
score last week. Yeah, he only
Oh.
scored two all year.
That's because idiot
He
Pickens
also
is
injured, I mean, a little bit. Him. Uh,
him and George Pickens are probably in the casino being like, "Hey, do you want to score this week? I'll go place a wager and you score."
I
Idiots.
know.
I hate the Cowboys. I hate CeeDee Lamb. I hate George Pickens. But yeah, I like them tomorrow. I hope they both score 4 times each tomorrow.
Do you,
And since we don't have Skip, uh, and I want to discuss this game too. Since we don't have Skip, I'm going to give you a third best bet, and it's for the Friday game because I
I
absolutely love the Eagles -7. I think the Bears are uh, hotter than the hottest quarterbacks you were saying before. You said Josh Allen. You said who else do you think is hot?
I don't know. You got it.
Yeah,
That's it.
you kept talking about hot
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, I did. Yeah,
So no, I think that the Bears are very hot right now. Eagles coming off a loss. 7 is a lot of points.
yeah, it's really high.
7 is a lot of
I
points.
definitely think a lot of people are going to take the Bears
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
getting
points.
7. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course. There, go Eagles.
of course.
So there's your. You could be like our boy Frank, and by our boy Frank, I have no idea who he is, but you could be like Gavo and Frank. Gavo of the week, Frank. Uh,
Ruvo.
Ruvo took the Gavo's best bet parlay last week.
Yes, he did.
So we have a Thanksgiving special, and we'll have another one for the Sunday games. That's CeeDee Lamb anytime, over in the Cowboys, Eagles -7. Skip had mentioned a tight end to score. So if you want to be fun, throw a tight end to score in that. In that, I have no say. I'm not the tight ends guy.
Yeah. Skip
So,
is the ultimate tight ends guy. That's it.
but yeah, good slate of games for Thanksgiving
Yeah, they're good.
and like real good. Like they are all good games, and except the Ravens Bengals, but we get the return of Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
So
So that
it's
definitely gives it some juice.
and the
The
night
the can't
games.
the Chiefs Cowboys game could go down as the highest viewed game of all time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because the Swifties. Yeah,
That Cowboys Thanksgiving, you know.
yeah. Dinners. When do
Yeah.
you guys eat Thanksgiving dinner?
About four. So
4.
it's
So
just
yeah,
yeah,
game's
Cowboys are
just kicking
just about
off.
kicking off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what's
Uh,
going on?
I I really don't have a.
Yeah, who do you think takes that game?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Chiefs.
Would you be surprised if Dallas took it? I kind of wouldn't.
Yes.
Like,
I'd be more
you'd be
surprised if
surprised if
Dallas.
Dallas
Yeah,
takes it?
yeah. Because I think Patrick. A reason why I like the over two. I think Patrick Mahomes is just too good to be stopped by this Dallas defense. I think he's too
Yeah.
smart,
Yeah.
elusive to be stopped by them. However, I want to see Patrick Mahomes throw that deep ball, and his guys aren't. Rasheed Rice, he's either wide open or he's catching a little screen.
Yeah.
Where is Xavier Worthy? Go get that ball.
It's about to say, I feel like I didn't see Mahomes throw a deep pass since 2018
Uh,
when he threw 50 touchdowns, right?
I
He
think
doesn't throw the deep ball anymore.
I think the
Like, where did that
Cowboys
go?
I think the Cowboys can keep up with them. However, I think the X factor, and it's cheesy, but I think the X factor is Patrick Mahomes.
Of course, it always is. He's clutch. You don't want the ball. You don't want the ball in his hands in the end because
Yeah.
he will
Yeah,
find a way to do it.
look what happened Sunday.
Yep.
Um, I really have no. And then the first game of the day, I am just that's
Big
a good
divisional game. Yeah,
that's a good game.
I know.
Did you see Joe Burrow said about Thanksgiving when he was a few years ago? He said about Thanksgiving
Yeah.
he just he would just watch Matt Stafford throw for 300, 400 yards and the Lions lose the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that.
yeah,
Yeah, it kind of seems about right.
yeah. It's the Lions'
Classic,
tradition to
classic Mets.
lose.
Yeah, yeah. Calvin and Stafford winging it.
That's a good game. It's a good game tomorrow.
Both teams need it. I mean,
They played earlier in the
yeah,
season,
yeah.
and the
Week one,
Packers,
remember?
yeah, just Packers handled them. It was a low-scoring matchup.
One thing we were down on the Lions this year because of the coordinators. I remember
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
So that kind of is coming out that they're not as strong, but they're still good, but they're not as strong as last year by any means. Never
I
looked
don't,
that strong. If they
I
lose
don't,
this, they'll be 7-5.
they really have become they were a team that had a lot of weapons, right? They had a lot of weapons. They have three weapons now. Only three. David Montgomery's useless. Um,
Yeah, he got slow and old. I mean,
Sam Laporta's out for the year.
he had a
Uh,
great rookie year, and then he's been
yeah,
nothing
not that
since.
great.
That's
And
weird.
they really have no like Khalif Raymond doesn't do anything anymore. They have no Josh Reynolds. They don't really have like that.
Yeah,
I don't
guy
know.
to
I
take
don't
the
know what.
top off the defense. Because
I mean,
St. Brown's solid, but he's an intermediate guy.
yeah. Well,
He's not a Tyreek, deep guy. He's just
he's pretty damn good.
no, he's good for sure. I mean, like an over the top
Well,
deep
that's
threat.
Jameson Williams.
Yeah,
They have three weapons and they're great weapons. They're like that might be arguably the best 1-2 receiver, number one running back.
yeah,
I
yeah, it might
who do
be.
you take right now? Do you take uh Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and Jahmyr Gibbs, or uh Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, and Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, Lions,
Yeah, I take Lions.
Lions.
Who is even close to
Gibbs
that?
is just amazing this year. He has that second gear. Seems like he's breaking long ones every week. Just they're just riding him.
There's no better 1-2-3.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think, and Chiefs no, Seahawks no, Bengals no,
no.
Bills no,
Yeah. Well, they have a top receiver and a top running back.
Rams.
Could argue it, but I
You
would
can
still
argue,
go
but you're not going to
Lions.
get it.
Yeah, I would still go Lions.
The Lions have three weapons only, but they have the best weapons. So it doesn't make sense that they're having that down of the year. Their defense isn't great. Their defense just gave up 90 to the Giants. You know what I
I think
mean?
it's the coaching though. Coaching, there's a lot into it.
Well,
That's why I think it just looks a little different. And look how good Ben Johnson is. They had him, and then look what he's doing
yeah,
with the Bears.
yeah, he was special. So we say it week in, week out. We'll know more about this team after this week. We'll know more about this team after that. I think the second time they're playing each other tomorrow, the winner of this is a big game.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight for sure. It's coming down to the wire.
That's a big game. That's a
Yeah,
good game.
yeah,
This is a
very good.
good slate.
No one pulls away from anyone with that one. 4 minutes left. This game is coming to the wire. Probably a field goal. a field goal will decide it probably either way or last minute drive.
I'd be more surprised if, let's put it this way. I'd be more surprised if there was two 7-point winners than if all the games were uh nail biters. Even though I
Yeah,
love the Ravens, I do think the Ravens, but I think all these
yeah,
games are going to be,
yeah. I think they're gonna be close too.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think Dallas hangs right in there with the Chiefs.
yeah.
I think they have a chance to win.
No
I,
defense. No
yeah, I feel
defense.
like that one's. Yeah,
No
what is the
defense.
over under on that one?
52 and a half.
52. Dallas always puts up points home. Mahomes has to match them.
They didn't
They're
put up
going
that
back
much
and
last
forth.
week.
Oh yeah, 24. Yeah, so maybe they're due for a 30 pointer.
Yeah, but I could also see this one. I don't want to scare anyone, but if it's a letdown, well, books will make money. I don't know.
True.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think everyone's on the under.
Oh really?
52 and a half is a lot of points.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
The strategy.
Well, I'm thankful for all the Gavones that like, they follow us, they subscribe to us. Thank you, Gavones. I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you all win money.
Yep.
I hope Anthony has a good time thinking about Josh Allen with his shirt off. Why are you shaking your head?
Yeah, you're nuts.
See ya. See you,
Peace.
Gavones. Bye.